Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso from Jiva Sono, and we're back at it again with another one. And I want to cover quickly this issue of our Zimbabwean brothers and sisters who are currently striking in South Africa, and they are saying, listen, we need the passport price to go down. This is something that I was hoping that South Africans would support Zimbabweans with. Seeing that South Africans are complaining so much about our African brothers obtaining legal documents coming to South Africa. I mean, the passport, I think it was 3,100 Rand, has bumped up to 5,000 Rand. I mean, that is madness. These people are expecting our Zimbabwean African brothers who are working so hard in South Africa where are they going to get this 5,000 Rand from? Where? And remember, as you are traveling, there is a food fee. There is when you are going home, you're going to pay some things there and everything. And then people are surprised why people are doing illegal things. It's because the costs are just the costs are just crazy. The cost just to travel here across the border, it's 5,000 Rand, people. Come on, that is not fair. And obviously the Zimbabwean government are the ones who are increasing this money. And now we know that the Student Council of Zimbabwe, they were in a strike just a month ago. I did not cover that story. They were in a strike just a month ago, and they were fighting to unite the students of Zimbabwe to stand up for their economical problems, to stand against the economical problems that they are facing in their country. And we know that Zimbabwe does not have a president because Mnangagwa was not elected by the Zimbabwean people. ZANU-PF stole those elections. ZANU-PF stole those elections. Everybody knows that. So everybody knows those elections were stolen. We Africans, we have a serious issue. Seriously, I don't know where are we going to run and hide ourselves. But guys, it's really a problem. But anyways, I want to hear your opinion. Should Africans, in particular South Africans, support the Zimbabweans in this call? You know, as Zimbabweans, they don't have any way to run to when it comes to healthcare. South Africa is the closest place. They jump the border, they come, they give birth here, and of course their children are not Zimbabwean after that. Don't start that one. They are not South African. I mean, after that. But we find ourselves in a situation where we need to be honest about these things. If indeed we are pro-Zimbabweans coming to South Africa, documented. And this documented nonsense anyway is something that was created by the Europeans. It's not something to be proud of, but that's the situation that we find ourselves as Africans. You know, citizenship is something that was forced on us as people, and we must never forget that point. Because when we forget that point, we start relaxing under the colonial rules that was enforced on our people. We start relaxing. I don't understand what is going on with us as Africans. We are so relaxed in accepting what those our colonizers has forced on us, that you are Zimbabwean, you are South African, it's the colonizers that do that because they want ownership. Remember when they said you are South African, they meant they owned you. The British colonized Zimbabwe. They were owning the Zimbabwean people. They took most of the land and everything. Hallelujah to the Zimbabweans for taking some of the land back. They are better than us as South Africans. So the time when the Zimbabwean economy picks up, land is going to be a very expensive and scarce commodity. And many Zimbabweans who've got land now, their great children will benefit from that land. Unlike here in South Africa, even if the economy improves, we don't have land. When the economy decreases, we don't have land. there's nothing to be proud of here in South Africa, because South Africans are relaxed in the fact that we've got a better government than most African countries, because our government is run by investors. So our white people still has control of our economy 100%. Black people play a small, insignificant amount of influence when it comes to economical issues in South Africa. So I want us to support the Zimbabwean brothers and sisters, to say we are behind you. Unfortunately, some of us who stay in provinces like Northern Cape, you cannot participate in some of these marches. But I saw the EFF was there, because EFF is a Pan-Africanist party. They don't fake it. It's true what they stand behind what they're saying. They were there supporting the Zimbabwean brothers who are striking, and say, listen, King, listen, our Zimbabwean brothers and sisters, we are behind you, and we want you guys to take the price down of these passports, you see. And also the video I released before this was a video about Chidimma, and I think people saw the title that says I apologize, or I'm sorry South African, or something like that. I can't remember what I wrote, and people think that my stance on Chidimma has and Pan-Africanism has changed. You people, you guys you did not watch the whole video, or what? Still behind Chidimma 100%. Still behind the fact that she was born here in South Africa. And yes, the document might have been fraudulent, but that rabbit hole is too deep, ladies and gentlemen. If Home Affairs had to investigate all of these white Zimbabweans that have come from Zimbabwe and fraudulently obtained documents here, all of these Europeans that has fraudulently obtained documents here, I think that is an investigation that must also come. Or all of these other nationalities, Pakistanis, Somalians, and all of those people that have come and obtained the documentations here, it's going to be, you're going to find that 1 in every 5 person who was not born here or whatever, who got citizenship here, got it somewhere, somehow, fraudulently. So I think that's another topic to address on another day. But it takes things like this to raise awareness. So with Chidimma, I will always say, Chidimma, keep your head up, African Queen. We love you as Pan-Africanist. They might attack you on social media, they might attack your mother and everything, but just know, as Pan-Africanist, we are behind you and we support you. You did absolutely nothing wrong, my queen. And as for me and my channel, maybe not my channel followers, but for me personally, I support you and I wish you the best in life. And I think that must be put on record, that I wish you the best in life. I hope this temporary setback is going to produce a permanent victory and testimony for you, my queen. I'm sorry that you have to go through what you're going through, seeing this side of South Africans. South Africans, you grew up in South Africa, you know how South Africans are, and I apologize for us as South Africans, because our Pan-Africanist spirit is completely dead in South Africa. But you keep your head up, my queen. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna do good. I promise you, you're gonna do fantastic. Until we meet again next time, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.